All right, thank you again for joining us at the waiting room. My name is Oluwafemi Girl, and I want to say thank you to everyone who watched our last episode where I had those two wonderful ladies in the studio where we talk about affirmations, we talk about decluttering our physical, mental, and spiritual space so that we can welcome new things, especially in the new year. And I promised you last time, I said this year is going to be different because we have different things to bring to your view. But so today, I just want to send you a reminder that this is the waiting room where waiting is not wasted. It is a process. It is processing. And today we are stewarding towards another direction of physical wellness. Should I put it like that? Or physical fitness, so to say. And today I have a fitness coach in the studio with me today who is going to help us understand how physical fitness and how our body works. And that's how to connect this to our spiritual, our mental, and of course, our physical well-being. And so I'm going to be asking him some questions about fitness and well-being and mental health, everything all together. So please help me welcome. So today, a backstory. I always give you a backstory on how I met my guest. And this wonderful person in the studio, I met him when I joined the gym. And I don't want to mention the name of the gym. And he kind of became my coach. And we kind of just kick it off because he was such a nice gentleman. And today I got to know something about him, and you would not believe it because trust me, when you see this person, you hardly believe it. I learned today that he's a great grandfather. Do you believe that? Okay, so let me stop talking. Today I have Coach Greg Saunders. Did I call it right? Saunders. I'm sorry. Apologies. So today I have Coach Greg. I'll just stick to Coach Greg. Okay. So I have Coach Greg in the house today. And honestly, he's one of those people that taught me, I never knew there's a technique to working out. So he sat me down and he asked me, what is your goal? And he was the first person to tell me to stop looking at what was it called again? To stop watching my weight. Not watching, to stop looking at the scale.
Stop getting on the scale.
Exactly. Told me to stop getting on the scale. So, all right. So help me welcome Coach Greg. So, Coach, you want to say one or two things?
Yes.
Go ahead. The floor is yours.
This thing called fitness / being healthy. A lot of people complicate it.
Right.
Hopefully, the questions and the answers that we go through today will take away some of the pressure, some of the stress, because I feel like if you know more about what you're trying to get accomplished, the job becomes a little easier, a little simpler, because you're a little bit more informed on how to attain the goals that you're after. Yeah. So that's my hope that we get accomplished today.
Awesome. What audience out there and those that are listening to us, the goal of this, like I said, this year I want to steer towards a different direction. I know last year it was more about spirituality. Yeah, this is going to lean towards spiritual because we're going to learn how fitness also help our spiritual walk. So, but today, this particular episode, we just want to learn, not just, I know a lot of people have working out as one of their yearly resolution. But I just wanted to know that it's not just about eating the gym. There's always a technique to that. And the coach is going to help us understand that as well. And also I want to tell you, I know it's March already. It's never too late to start those fitness goals. It's not too late. So don't say, oh, I didn't start at the beginning of the year. It's March. You can start at any time. All right. So I'm going to kick off to the first question I have today. And it says, so how does taking care of our bodies reflect our values and priorities? Because we want to look at the foundation of physical health, because many people think fitness is just about appearance, but actually I know it goes much deeper than that. So, and that's one thing I learned from him. He told me, like, stop looking at the scale. what is your goal? What do you want to achieve? Do you want to tone? Do you want to lose weight? You have to have that basic knowledge first. So the question again is, how does taking care of our body reflect our values and priorities?
Well, first of all, we have to remember that we only get one. We don't get a second body. We only get one. And in order to stay healthy, in order to keep it fit and keep it where you would like it, you mentioned one of the right words in your question, priority. You have to move it high enough on the priority list in order to get it done. It can't be number 7, 8, or 9 on the list. There's just not enough time in the day for that. So just like those who have came in and did basic level stuff on a job, and they got a promotion, and they moved it up, and they kept working, and they kept doing the things that will get them the next promotion until they got to where they want to be. It's just like that. They accomplished those things, the degrees, the promotions, and all of that. They accomplished those things because they made it a priority.
Right.
When the fitness level that you desire for your body moves high enough on the priority list, you'll get that done and accomplished also. So number one, we have to understand that we only get one body.
Right.
The second thing I'd like to say about that is, and we'll reflect on it again later, that it's our temple. It's our temple. I mean, we are a threefold being, we mind, body, and soul. And this is our temple. And once we get past the mindset, I think that we're just going to get fit, get healthy, look good so I can style and profile. And understand that that level of healthiness is so that you can do and be available to do the things that God has set forth for you in your life.
Awesome. Oh, I like that. So I like what you said about knowing that you only have one body
You get
and
one.
it's your temple. And I'll take that from Romans chapter 12, verse 1, where it says, "This your temple is your body is the temple of Christ, so you have to treat it like it's a gift given to us. So we have to treat it like a gift." All right, thank you so much for that. And there's such a powerful perspective. Often, before physical change happens, something has to shift internally, right? And the second question is, what mindset shift must happen before someone begins to see real results in their fitness journey?
Yeah, it's definitely got to be a shift. Understanding that first, that fitness and being healthy is not easy. If it was easy, it wouldn't be no big people or no fat people.
Oh, right.
Everybody would be doing it. So it's not easy. It's not a presto zingo magic show that's going on. Some people can look at that fit young lady or look at this fit young man and feel like, oh yeah, they come to me, Mr. Greg, I'm going next year I'm gonna be, and they have no idea they're looking at 10, 12, 15 years worth of training.
Right.
It is not a presto zingo magic show, and you have to take the time and the consistency that it takes to attain the goals that you're after. You can put it in a manner of, once you get past all the bells and the whistles, all the ribbons and the bows and all the wrapping paper that they have wrapped around this thing called being healthy and being fit, it all boils down to strength training,
Right.
cardio, and nutrition. That's all it is. I don't care who you are, where you're from, what your genetics are. You cannot out-train bad nutrition. You can't out-train it.
Bad nutrition.
I don't care who you are, where you're from, what your genetics are. Bad nutrition will win every time. So in order to accomplish the goals that you're after, I'm going to throw out a little caveat. It's not having a change of mindset, but it's having a set mind.
Oh.
It's not a mindset.
Okay.
It's a set mind. This is what I'm going to, again, accomplish. This is what I'm going to do. The more you are aware, the more you are knowledgeable about it, you will set your days up so that you can be successful. That's not a mindset. That's a set mind. This is what I'm going to do to get it accomplished.
Wow. And I like what you said, bad nutrition will always win if you're, wow. So when you say bad nutrition, can you kind of elaborate on that?
Okay, bad nutrition doesn't mean that you're eating a lot of junk, that you're eating a lot of stuff that gives you no beneficial assets at all. Bad nutrition means that you're not eating right for your body.
Ah.
Everybody's body is a little different. So you have to, I don't care what decade you're looking at, people in their 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, if they look somewhat fit, somewhat healthy, it's not because they're spending 25 hours a week in the gym. They've learned how to eat for their body.
So that means understanding your body is one of the things you have to learn first. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I say once you get past all the bells and the whistles, understanding, number one, that it's not easy, but it all boils down to strength training, cardio, and nutrition. That's it. And you're going to need a good measure of each in order to be successful.
So does the habit of weighing your food to know how many calories goes into your body, does it play out here? Because I just want to know, because there's a lot of these apps on the phone that tells you, oh, you have to measure how many protein intake you do every day, the calories, the carbs, and all that. I
understand perfectly, ma'am, what you're saying. Coming from an old schooler, and I am an old schooler, I don't believe in diets. Oh. I don't believe in any of them. Never have and never, ever will. I don't believe in counting calories and having to do this and having to do that. Simple math. It's not what I eat that puts on body fat. It's what I don't burn off.
Oh.
Simple math. If I eat 1,500 calories a day and I burn 1,500 calories, my body's not going to change. So it's not what I eat that puts on body fat.
It's what I don't burn
It's what I don't burn off.
Simple math.
Simple math.
Wow. Okay. And I think one of the things I learned from him again was, and that's one of the hardest pill for me to swallow, when he told me, before you come to the gym, you have to eat 45 minutes before. And for me, that I go to the gym in the morning, at that time, I go to the gym in the evening now, because to eat that early is very hard for me. I must tell you the truth. I can wake up at 5:45 a.m. to eat. It's not just, my body is not accustomed to that. So I needed to know what works for me, because I know I can. I'm just going to keep deceiving myself. Yes. So I had to shift my workout time to evening when I had my dinner. So I will go to the gym by 7 o'clock. That means I'm eating around 6 o'clock, and then I'll wait. And I think that works best for me. And until before I met you, I never knew, because I've always go to the gym in the morning and I'll go on empty stomach. And I come back to just take maybe protein shake just to keep the muscle and all that. But until I met you, I never knew that eating before the gym. So I wanted to can you just elaborate on why that is important?
Well, a lot of folks feel like if they get up in the morning and they go to the gym and they don't eat, the first fuel that their body is going to use is going to be body fat.
Okay.
Not true. Not true. The first fuel your body will use if you do not eat before you worked out is going to be muscle. So now you're catabolizing. You're eating up your muscle at the same time you're trying to build muscle.
Okay.
It does not compute. You're not going to get results like that. If you're continuing to do that, then you're fighting a really uphill battle. You'll get some small gains, but when I say I don't like and don't do diets, a lot of people, when they're in this mode, they do this, take away their carbs, their complex carbs.
Right.
No rice, pasta, potatoes, bread.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Sweets.
You told me, like, why you stop eating all those? Yes.
They don't want to do that. When they sit down to the table with a full course meal, the first food that their body will digest is the complex carbs. So if you're going into the gym and you are not eating before you get there, at least some complex carbs. If it's an early morning, let it be a couple of slices of toast, bagel. I don't care if it's hash browns. I don't care if it's a pancake or a waffle. Some complex carb before you get, that gives you the energy to get through the workout.
Okay.
And a lot of people will try to eat a little something on the way to the gym. Yes, it's in your stomach, but it has not digested yet. So you still literally can't use it for fuel to get you through the workout. So if you eat a minimum of 45 minutes before you get there, then the complex carbs in your system has digested. And that's what gives you the energy to get you through the workout. I'm going to give you a couple little quick tips and then we can move on. The first thing your body will do if you have not eaten sufficiently enough for the intense workout that you're doing, you'll finish a set and you'll get up and you'll get lightheaded. And you're like, whoa, I'm a little lightheaded. And you can kind of work your way through that. But if you continue with that, every time your body goes to the tank, your stomach, to get something else to get you through this workout, and it's nothing there, then it has a tendency to upset the lining of your stomach.
Wow.
And that's when you start getting a little nauseated. That's your body saying, stop.
Stop.
We're working on fumes. I ain't got nothing going on. I keep going there to get something and ain't nothing there, and I'm upsetting the lining of your stomach.
Right.
Stop.
Thank you so much, Coach. So now you heard it now, because I know a lot of people, especially the early birds that go to the gym very early in the morning. I'm speaking for myself. I don't know about people. A lot of people don't eat before they go in the morning because they just want to wake up and go. And until I met him, I didn't know that I'm not supposed to do that. So now that I kind of swapped my gym time now, and I think I'm seeing the difference. Because if I eat, maybe I wait 45 to an hour before go do, especially strength, I kind of feel good when I come out, and I can feel like, okay, there's a difference. Because when I used to go early in the morning, if I come back to the house, I have to I'm looking for something to put in because I feel exhausted, right? So I kind of see the difference. So you should try it out too. So, I mean, again, I'm going to say he's a great grandfather. So, I mean, he looks good. All right, so I'm going to take another question before we go on a quick break, and then we can continue this conversation, or maybe we can take 2 more questions. Now, so one thing many people struggle with is in fitness is consistency, right? And we often wait for motivations, and sometimes motivation doesn't always show up. And I think one other thing I learned from him is you'll be surprised how I learn a lot of things from him, because, I work out a lot, and I see the difference, but he taught me about the techniques. And I realized that consistency is key. It doesn't have to be. I mean, there was a time I was in the gym for like an hour. I kept like, why are you here for an hour? What is going on? What are you doing? And then it was like, you don't have to go that long. Your consistency is what really matters. So the question I want to ask you now is, what habit helps people stay consistent even when they don't feel motivated?
As you stated, motivation and consistency or slash discipline is two different things. The motivation is that desire, that mindset that I want to get out and do it. Yeah, but you lose that along the way.
Right.
So one of the things that I've done is realize that we are creatures of habit. They say it takes 21 days to make, break, or reestablish a habit. So what we have to do is what you do. Find a system that works for you. If you're not a morning person, don't get up and try to make her or me. He'll tell me like, yo, Dad, I don't like this. And I can try to make him be a morning person as much as I want. If you're not a morning person, then don't force yourself into making it. Take it and make it a time where you've got the most control of it. Now, if you know that after work you're not going to do it, then that means you need to get your butt up and go do it before you go to work.
Right.
You have to set your day up to where you can be successful with it. So you know what your work day is like. You know when it seems as if your energy level is at its best. Set your day up so you can be successful. Don't force your body into doing things that it does not like until it becomes that habit. You've changed the mind, the whole setup on how you get about doing things. Your body will conform long as it feels like y'all have had that conversation.
Right.
So you got to talk with your body.
Yeah.
Have that conversation like, yo, dog. Mine tell me all the time, look, man, we ain't fooling nobody. We know we ain't this old no more.
Right.
We ain't this young no more.
Right.
So let's don't even do that. No. And I'm like, so you don't like that? And he like, no. And I'm like, okay, well, we ain't doing that again.
Right.
So we have to do that. Don't set it up to where everything is so forced.
Right.
Because then you're just going to get tired of going through the whole motion of getting up and getting it done.
Right. So, like a follow-up question to that one. So the consistency, does it have to be like a set time of the day? Like, so does it have any effect, or what are the negative or positive effect if maybe I'm used to going in the morning? Does it... The result, is it the same as maybe I can go in today on Monday morning, and on Tuesday I can go in the afternoon, on Wednesday I can go in the evening? Does that change in the consistency? Doesn't matter?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. For instance, if you are a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, getting in 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and you own it, if you've established that as a pattern and a habit that your body enjoys, then Monday, Wednesday, Friday, she's looking for that.
Right.
If something goes on Sunday night and you can't get there on Monday morning, you're like, okay, so tonight I'm going to get a good night's rest. I'm going to get up Tuesday morning and I'm going to go in the gym and I'm going to get it up and make up for Monday. And you get that good night's sleep, you get that good eat before you get in the gym, and you get in there and your workout sucks. And you're like, I ate well, I slept well, and you've been doing it long enough now to where she's like, yo, Ma, we Monday, Wednesday, Friday people. We don't work out on Tuesdays.
Okay. Wow.
That's how much of a creature of a habit we are. She's looking forward to that workout, that energy boost on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You can get through it, but you won't have that drive as if it was those days because
and the timing.
You set it up, you've eaten before you got there, you're set, Your body's gotten used to that routine. It'll work better. You'll get results. But believe me, doing anything on any other day besides your set days, something's going to be better than nothing.
Wow. So, in other words, consistency means you have to maintain the same timeline. If you're doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday, if it's either morning or evening, you have to pick one. You can't just keep switching. Can you switch the time of the day?
Not to the point to where you've got 10, 12-hour time difference because it's just going to throw your system and your rhythm off.
Right.
You know, I don't ever, for those of us who work during the days, I don't ever say that we should be getting in a good workout 8, 9 o'clock at night. Because most folks think that they'll get so tired that they'll go home and take a shower and just go to bed. It's been stated years ago that only about 17% of the people can do that. They'll wonder why they lay down and feel like, man, I'm so dog tired, but I can't fall asleep. And they feel like their mind is racing.
Right.
Their mind is not racing. It's their body that's racing, trying to put all this energy that you just created and put it in the right places so it can shut off and get some rest. Some people get like that even if they clean house 8:30 in the night. Well, all of that extra energy. I'm going to just say it like this. One of the reasons that people get so busy and they have a routine, they fail to understand that they're that busy because they go to the gym. They're creating the energy. When they get so busy, they take the gym, I can make it back to the gym. I just got so much stuff to do. And then 2, 3, 4 months later, they come back and they're like, hey, so do you go to bed tired and wake up tired? And they're like, well, yeah. I'm like, that's because you took your energy resource away.
Wow.
You unplug yourself from the energy source, so your battery just continued to run down. 2, 3 months later, you so tired, I ain't got no energy to do nothing.
Wow.
And that's because the energy that you was using to be so busy was being generated while you were in the gym.
Wow. I'm so happy I brought you here today because I didn't even learn all this from you before. So thank you. Now to the next question before we go on a quick break.
All right.
So, discipline, I love how discipline and mindset go hand in hand. But for many people of faith, there is also a spiritual dimension to how we approach our health, right? So, and this leads us to number 4 question, which says, what does it look like to intentionally invite God into our health and fitness journey? And as we are looking at the spiritual aspect of this right now. And believe me, he's a very spiritual person. I wanted to say something that that makes me laugh. So there's a time I walked up to him and I was like, okay, because I walk out in the morning before I switch my workout time. And then we were supposed to go on the 50-day fasting from my church. And I was like, okay, coach, this is, he remembers. And I'm like, coach, how am I going to do this? Now I have to switch my time because, I can't eat in the morning. And he was like, 50 days? We're like, why 50 days? And I'm like, he's like, after 3 days, if God doesn't hear you, what is going on? Why is it supposed to be that hard? When I shared that with my husband, he was laughing hard. But anyway, he's a spiritual person. So I'm throwing that out there. So we want to go down the spiritual walk when it has to do with fitness. How does that go hand in hand?
All right. So it goes hand in hand really well, actually. I mean, it looks really great. Because God is involved in anything we do. We always look better than by ourselves. So when it's right, it illuminates.
Right.
But it also eliminates that little thing that I believe, because some folks get caught up into the vanity of it. I look good. I'm a stud. I can do what I want to do. But like I said a little earlier, it's not about that. I believe most of it eliminates the arrogance, the self-doubt, the pity, the self-sabotaging, and on the flip side of that, it allows you to embrace even the smallest progressions that you get. See, some folks are looking for that instantaneous thing. And they are not noticing that, well, you know what? I sleep better. And because I'm working out now, I choose not to eat like that. So I'm eating better and I have more energy. Those are going to be the first things that your body is going to show you, or should I say display, once you become consistent enough to where now you're starting to see results. And all of that is going to be a part of who you are, what you're about, what's your sole purpose of doing this. Is it just to go out on the beach and kick dirt in the little skinny girl's face? Is that what it's all about? Are you really trying to get healthy? Because to me, where I resonate, and I think in one of the questions later you'll see where I talk about it a little bit. My clients, I'm all about them becoming healthy.
Right.
That's my goal. I don't set goals for my clients. I let them set their goals. I use my expertise to help them attain the goal. But when I sit down in a consultation, I tell them, my goal is to get you healthy. And what I consider healthy is being mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically fit. If you're fit in all of those areas, you can handle anything this world throws at you.
Wow.
So that's my goal. Their goals, I think I have enough expertise to help them attain them. So that's how I see where this really fits in with the spiritual alignment. And I think one of the questions we talk about later, the stewardship, then I'll get into a little bit more detail with it then.
Thank you for that. So one thing I love what you said was the fact that, how did you put it again? You said the fact that you can sleep well. You realize that when you have the consistency, you start seeing your body start displaying most of those things. And for me, I think it's another way to appreciate life and to realize that this is one of the graces that God has given to us to be able to enjoy life. Because one thing you said earlier about is that we only have one body and it's a temple. And then when we treat it right, we benefit a lot of things from it. And that's really awesome. All right. So if you're just joining us, I have Coach Greg with me in the studio, and then we'll talking generally about fitness and how it affects our mindset, our physical health, and of course, our spiritual walk. So we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, this conversation continues. Thank you. Thank you again for joining us at the studio, the waiting room. It's still me, Oluwafemi Girl. And if you're just joining us, you haven't missed much, but you need to watch. You need to start from the beginning to have a good grasp of what we've been talking about. I still have with me in the studio Coach Greg, a fitness expertise, who is here to talk to us about sharing his expertise on our physical fitness, our spiritual walk, how it affects our mindset and our spiritual walk. And we had this conversation about, and one thing I've learned about from the first segment is where you talk about we only have one body, and this is our body. This is our temple, according to Romans chapter 12, verse 1, when you say our body is the temple of God and we need to treat it right because we only have this one body, all right? So now we're going to the next, we have a few more questions, and this one is stewardship, and that brings us to, this is a concept of stewardship, and this question is, what does it truly mean to steward our body well? What does it mean to steward our body well?
What does it mean? It means to do those things that are going to, how do I want to put that, exemplify, show, establish, and resonate with the things that God has set forth before us. And like I said earlier, I let all the people I know that the only goal that I have for them is to get them healthy. And again, my definition is mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically fit. So, like you mentioned, so understanding again that the body is a temple and it belongs to God.
Right.
We've been given a measure of health to manage and keep it healthy, so that we are available for the calling that God has put on our lives.
Right.
So the stewardship, being in charge, taking account of what you know God has put forth, it's endless. There's no boundaries when it's all for the purpose of what you know God has called you for.
Right.
He's have a calling on all of our lives. Me, I tell people, you know, I have a heart for people and a passion for fitness. And God has blessed me with an opportunity to put them together, combine them. So I love having the opportunity to share. If I can share just one tip that allows someone to come to the resolution that they're after, to the point to where they can be successful in this stewardship with the body that God has given them, then that's what keeps me going. They like, Greg, I've had people ask me, you know, since no one's mentioned my age, but I've had people ask me, Greg, why is it that you're still working? And I'm like, because I love what I do. I don't have to make myself get up and come to work. Looking for that opportunity to share enough to where someone can grasp the concept and take that, because most of the folks I deal with, look, I live in Sun City.
Right.
we ain't talking about major accolades.
I know.
You know,
I know.
Come on, let's get real about this thing.
So for those who don't know what Sun City, for my for my audience who doesn't know what Sun City is this part of Florida where we have the demographic of the demographic is between, let's say 55.
You have to be 55 and up to live out, to live in Sun City.
Exactly. So to live in Sun City. So
no one's trying to get buffed, but just to be able to do the things that get you through your day-to-day things.
Right.
The kind of results that my clients are getting, they come in and they're just stoked about it, you know. They used to there was no way they could get up out of the chair without having to use their upper body. Now they can just stand up. And they can tie their shoes and not get so tired that they can't breathe while they're just... So the little things like that is showing them the discipline that they need to continue on, because they may be up in age, but a lot of them are very, very active.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the things what I like about that particular gym, because every time I'm coming in, I'm seeing these older folks, I'm like, okay, if these people can do this, you have no excuse. And that's one of the things that really keeps me going. But I want to digress a little.
Okay.
You know, we mentioned something about, I mean, just flash into my head right now. We talk about the diet part of working out. But I need to ask, just for the sake of to clear the hair, does a portion of food, does it matter? Like if I'm going to eat, maybe I want to eat pasta right now, the portion I have on the plate, does it matter to my fitness? I mean, does a portion of the food goes a long way in my fitness journey? Just asking.
Okay. Let's just clear this thing up, okay? Most of the talk that you hear in the fitness world, they talk, when it comes to nutrition, they talk about complex carbs. Your rice, your pasta, your potatoes, your breads, and your sweets. That's what most folks talk about. Those are the things that are supposed to be the bad that you just gotta get away from, or you go vegetarian or vegan, or anything to get. Like I said, the first thing that your body digests with the plate of food is the complex carbs. That's the very first thing. Now, again, I said it's not what you eat, it's what you don't burn off.
What you don't burn off, right.
I don't believe in the diets because I love complex carbs. Rice, pasta, potatoes, and I definitely have a sweet tooth.
Right.
Okay? So I know that if I have them at dinner, at dinner's time, by the time I get up the next morning, they've been stored as fat. And I understand why folks say that that's the bad things, the complex carbs.
Right.
Because they will get stored as fat if you don't burn them off.
Right.
So I don't deny myself them. What I do is strategically place them early enough in my day to where I can burn them off. So I'm going to have my pancakes or my waffles or my hash browns, my biscuits, my toast, my oatmeal. I'm going to have that at breakfast because I'm eating just enough to where 3 hours later I'm hungry again.
Right.
I'm at that age now to where what folks needs to understand is as of age 26, every year your metabolism slows down.
Right.
Every year. I don't care who you are. Every year it slows down. When you get to be my age, if you go more than 3.5, 4 hours, your body goes into a semi-starvation / survival mode. After that time frame, it doesn't matter how small or how clean or how healthy you eat. Because he thinks I'm starving him, he's just going to hold on to it. So that's what makes it so pertinent to eat more frequently throughout the day. I don't do diets, so I eat what I like. I eat it in smaller portions, and I eat more frequently throughout the day. Because at this age, every time I eat a little something, my metabolism has to speed up to digest the food. Other than that, it stays shut off.
Shut off.
There's folks that I speak with all the time who talk about, well, I don't usually eat breakfast because, by that time, I'm this, or that.
Whatever.
And I say, and I mean, I don't usually get hungry till like 10:30, 11. So by that time, it's so close to lunch, I just wait and eat lunch. And I'm like, I understand that. I say, you're not getting hungry because, like I say, we're creatures of habit, and you've trained your body not to expect anything that time of morning. I say, but what I want you to understand is we are fasting when we sleep. Breakfast is breaking the fast.
Right. Right.
That's how we break the fast. Breakfast is breaking the fast. When you eat breakfast, it turns your metabolism on. So if you're eating frequently enough throughout the day, your metabolism don't get a chance to shut off until you go back to bed that night.
Oh, wow.
So that's the key in keeping your metabolism going throughout the day. Every 3.5, 4 hours, I'm going to eat a little something, just enough to turn my metabolism on.
All right.
So I'm going breakfast, mid-morning snack, lunch, mid-afternoon snack, and dinner. And I'm done by 7:30 in the evening.
See, that's where most people like me, say.
I'm listening.
Because 7:30.
I'm done. If you're snacking 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, that's your body's cue to let you know you didn't eat sufficiently throughout the day.
Okay.
Our bodies never crave a food. It craves a nutrient. For instance, if you didn't do dairy products at all, So you may see like 9:30 in the evening, you just want a little something of ice cream, just a couple of spoonfuls. Your body don't care about the sugar and the fat. It's trying to get the vitamin A, the D, the calcium, because you don't do dairy products. So that
during the day.
Yeah, so that while you're sleeping, it can repair your body so you can get through the next day. If you're eating sufficiently enough throughout the day, you will not snack 9:30, 10 o'clock in the night. Your body's almost tired of eating and processing.
Okay, so where does the intermediate fasting comes in?
You tell me.
Because I think I don't know. There's a lot of things that is being pushed in the internet these days and the world of fitness. And like, okay, intermediate fasting is the way to go. You want to lose, you want to do this and that. But now you're saying that to keep your metabolism up, you have to at least have something.
It doesn't take much. My mid-morning snack or my mid-afternoon snack might just be a piece of fruit or a handful of almonds. So, just something. Just something.
So the key is nutrient and eating the right.
I've had ladies who sit with me and tell me, well, you know, my problem is when my kid get home from school, they want this, and that for a snack, and I sit and snack with them. And I'm like, ma'am, it's okay to snack with them. You just can't snack on what they snack on.
Okay.
Their little body's going to eat that sugar up like it's nothing, not ours.
Right.
So find you something you can snack on with them.
That is for you.
For just enough to where 3 hours or so later you're hungry again. Keep that metabolism rolling. After dinner, you can shut off and go to bed. I'm going to bed now anyway.
Wow.
I don't need my metabolism moving then.
Wow. Oh.
So that's why I say I don't truly believe in diets. I eat what I like. I eat it in smaller portions, and I eat more frequently throughout the day. Those things that they say are bad, the complex carbs, if I'm in a mode where I'm trimming and toning, I just take my complex carbs out of dinner. My dinner is just meat and veggies. I don't deprive or deny myself them. I just strategically place them early enough in the day that gives me a chance to burn them off.
Now I think I understand where they say this back in Africa. I don't know if it's general, like eat like a king in the morning, and in the lunch would you eat like a kind. But I know they say eat like a beggar at night. So that way, the heavier the food should make it light. So that way, okay, I think I understand where that saying comes from now. Okay, and I think I can still relate that to still worship. Still,
Sure.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Thank you for that expose. I'm learning a lot today. I should have learned this from you a long time ago.
It wasn't told to you.
See what I said? Oh, okay. Now.
Excuse me. It wasn't told to you.
Oh my God. Okay, now to the last question now.
Yes, ma'am.
No, because where we are in the waiting room and we often talk about how season of waiting are not wasted. Like I said earlier, is always... We understand is a process. Waiting season is a processing time where we learn, we grow, and that's one thing about this particular platform. So I want to ask a question in relation to that, and that is, how can someone use a waiting season to strengthen their body and discipline? You know, because for a lot of people, waiting can be tiring, it can be depressing, it can be hope loss and all that. But I'm trying to, my goal is to help people understand that even in waiting, your fitness can help you. Because for me, like I said, the gym is one of my happy places because that's where I get my mental strength from. It gave me that mental strength and it keeps me going. Like I need to do this. And one of the reasons why I started going into fitness because I used to be a size 18 and I needed to lose weight, even though I lost it on my own basic amateur knowledge, but I was able to lose it to some extent. But I love how it helped me, how it shaped my health. It kind of stewarded me towards a healthy living. I said I seen the benefit of metabolism. I see a lot of, it helps me a lot in my physical journey, and I kind of start learning more and trying to work towards that. And over the course of the waiting season for me, every waiting season I'm always in, it kind of helped me because it helps me mentally to be fit, and I'm able to withstand a lot of things and all that. So I'm asking this question, I'm throwing it to you as a fitness coach, like how can someone use their waiting season to strengthen their body and discipline?
Here's where the set mind comes in. Understanding first, like I said earlier, that it's not a presto zingo magic show. Understanding that it's going to take time. It's going to take dedication, commitment, whatever one of those terminologies you want to use, it's going to take that.
Right.
Now, being knowledgeable and understanding that aspect of it, you give yourself a time.
Right.
I don't like the idea of some people going in the gym to attain a goal and then not have a goal time.
Right.
Oh, that means you got the rest of your life. That means you can take 2-3 months off and come back and pick it up. But setting a goal and then setting a time for that goal. You know, there are those folks, I ain't gonna say it like that, but there are those folks who are New Year resolution people that's trying to get right for spring break.
Right.
So they're giving themselves 2-3 months to get it.
Right.
You know, and if it does not happen then they give up on it for the whole rest of the year.
Right.
You know, so it's being knowledgeable about what it's going to take. Understanding that there is a planting season.
And there's a reaping season.
It's the planting season, and then there's a sowing and planting, and then there's a watering season, and then there's a reaping, the benefits. And depending on your body and how directed it's been in your knowledge and in your intentions, will determine when that reaping season is going to come.
Right.
Now, there are those who just can't seem to wait. Well, there's doctors and offices that will do body shaping anytime you want it.
Right.
You know, I'm just saying.
Yeah, we live in the microwave world now. Everybody wants it like this.
They're the right now generation.
Right.
It's a right now. I don't want to work for it. I mean, you see it even in the jobs.
Right.
In all the management sometimes. They want it right now. They don't want to climb the ladder. They want it now. So that waiting season is a time for folks to mature, to understand that it's not about this and it's not about that. If you want it right now, you're going to be so disappointed and discouraged that you'll give up on it way before you can ever attain it.
Right.
It takes time. And that's what it's all about. It's just time. You can do something about it, or you can just sit around and talk about it.
Yeah, true.
But it's all about time. It's what are you going to do with it?
What's it?
What are you going to do with it? You can sit around and you can... Probably can't say that, but you can sit around and you can piss and moan about it, or you can get up and do something about it.
All right.
It's all about time. What is it you're going to do? What you're going to do with it? I don't get no more time than you got.
Right. We hold out 24 hours.
You know, so if there's a problem with that, then you got to set your days up so that you can be successful. It all comes back to getting a rhythm and a routine that allows you to be successful.
Thank you so much, Coach Craig. That's really a good insight. And I just want to cap it all up with the Bible verse from Isaiah chapter 40, verse 31. And to summarize everything we've been saying since, and that's one of the the Bible we use for this platform, and those that wait upon the Lord, He shall renew their strength. They will walk and not be weary. They shall run and not faint. Now, if you've been following this conversation, I think everything leads to that particular verse because, like you said, our body is a temple of God, and if you take this fitness journey, see it as one of the spiritual walk. You hold on to the promise in Isaiah chapter 40, verse 31, because when you are consistent, when you have consistency and you keep going, remember that Bible verse, if you run, you will not be weary. If you walk, you will not faint, because the strength of the Lord is what will carry you through. So whether you're in this waiting season or not, you need to understand that God is the one that carries us through every season of our lives. And I actually used to follow this Apple Fitness, and one of those fitness coach would say this: it is a privilege to even be able to move your body.
Yes, it is.
It is a privilege to be able to move your body. So one thing that, if you don't take anything home today, one thing I want you to take home today is the fact that your body is a temple of God, and you only have one, and God gave you this body. It is a gift to you, so you need to treat it well and make sure that when the owner of the body come asking, you want to give him a good report and say, the gift you gave to me, I use it well. So if you're not taking anything home, take that home with you today. So to wrap up today, I just want to touch on a few things, and I want the coach to just give us actionable takeaways from today's conversation. And so this is the wisdom segment. You can see he's a man of wisdom. What they would say in Africa is whether you have white beards or you have white hair is a sign of wisdom. So right here.
Yes, ma'am. I hear you.
Anyway, so what are the 3 beginners fitness habits anyone can start with this week? Like I said, it's not too late to start. So, Coach, what are the 3 beginners fitness habits anyone can start this week or anytime?
1, set a doable schedule.
Awesome. I like that. Doable.
Doable schedule.
Doable.
Don't put it on you.
Right. Doable.
Doable schedule. 2, be knowledgeable of what it is you're trying to get done, what it is you want to do. And 3rd one is the easiest one. Get up and move. The body was built to move.
Right.
You see folks on TV right now, and you see that, 108, 110. You do know they didn't have gyms back then when they was in their 20s.
True.
Most of them had to walk. They didn't have cars.
Yeah.
The body is built to move.
To move.
Sitting is the new smoking.
Right.
Get up and move.
Wow. Did you just say sitting is a new smoking?
Sitting is the new smoking.
Move your body.
Get up and move.
You know, I was having that conversation with Ed. My grandfather died at the age of 115. And at the time he died, he never used his glasses. He walked a lot. And that's to tell you that, like you said, those days there was no gym.
Yeah.
They walked from distance from the house to the farms, and those are the things that keep them. Right. Move your body.
Get up and move.
Get up.
Thank you.
And then what is one biggest mistakes beginners make? Don't say looking at the scale. Because that is the first thing he told me. Stop looking at the scale. Get off the scale.
Okay. I didn't put that one down. One of the biggest mistakes is not asking questions.
Oh, okay.
You know, and I put it like that because I didn't want to go the pride route.
Right. Okay, thank you.
Guys come in the gym and know for a fact they are clueless.
Oh.
90% of the people in the gym are clueless. They'll stand around and they'll watch the fit guy and see what he do and hope that work for their body. The young ladies do the same thing. They'll see the fit chick, oh yeah, and see what she's doing, and then they go and copy it. But they won't ask. Guys really won't ask because they don't want us to know that they don't know.
No, right.
If you've been in the gym for 5 or 6 months and you still look the same, that already tells me you don't know what you're doing. Anyway, but they don't ask questions.
So, ask questions.
Ask questions.
See? Ask questions.
If you don't know,
ask.
You don't know.
Right.
Ask questions. Okay, excuse me.
And number 4 is simple routine for busy people, because we are in a very busy world right now. Everybody's trying to make money. Everybody's trying to pay the bills and everything. So sometimes it can be very difficult for people to create that time for fitness. So what are the easy routines for this category of people?
Body weight exercises. Push-ups, sit-ups, walk, some kind of cardio.
Okay.
If you walking and swimming is 2 of the best cardio exercises you can do for your body. They use the whole body
To do it.
and it's at a pace where, a lot of people think as soon as they get on the treadmill and start sweating, they burning fat. No, you just sweating. You got to cut your metabolism on first before you actually start burning fat.
Right.
Get up and move. Body weight exercises, push-ups, sit-ups. That'll keep your upper body with the push-ups, sit-ups and stuff. Keep your core, and then body weight squats. Just plain squats.
Just plain squat.
You don't need nothing in your hand. Just squat.
Right.
And after that, get on a piece of cardio equipment.
Right.
Go for a walk. Walking your dog is not cardio. It stops way too many times. Your heart rate don't ever even get up, woman.
Because it's a leisure walk.
It ain't a workout.
Okay.
If you got a watch, it won't even check it. Won't even call it.
Right,
Thank
right.
You.
Right. So you heard it, people.
I'm just saying.
Move your body.
Yeah, okay.
And then one last one right now before we close up for this particular episode is one nutrition tip that changes everything.
Don't skip meals.
Oh.
Every time you skip a meal, you get fatter.
What?
Every time you skip a meal, you get fatter. You know what a sumo wrestler is?
Oh.
Do you know what a sumo wrestler is? I'm asking a question.
I do.
Okay.
I'm just trying to.
Intentionally, they go all day without a meal, eat a big meal at dinner, and go to bed.
Really?
Intentionally. And that's how they get so big. Every time you skip a meal, you get fatter. Your body goes into a semi-starvation mode or a survival mode. So it doesn't matter what you eat after it, it just holds on to it because it's like, I don't know when this chick gonna feed me again.
Oh.
I don't know when this dude gonna feed me again. Do not skip meals. It's okay to portion control, make them a little smaller.
Okay.
But do not start taking meals out of your day.
Okay. So what is the idea of the intermittent fasting? The fasting that.
Why you ask me that? I ain't come up with that.
No, because I need to know, because that's one of the easiest way to lose weight, right?
No, that's what they say. Yeah, but when you start back eating, what happens?
Okay.
We trying to get it off and keep it off. We're creatures of habit. I said that earlier.
Right.
Once you get off of that, we're going to go right back to that 15, 20, 35, 42-year-old habit we done had. And see, for me, if I'm going to fast, it's only to get spiritually strong. I ain't fasting to lose no weight.
Right. Well, that's another mindset, though. So,
Do not skip meals. Every time you skip a meal, you get fatter.
Oh, wow. That's a new one to learn today. I'm sure Auntie's learning a lot today.
I just want to throw it out there.
Oh, my God. Thank you so much, Coach Greg, for being here. I know we've been pushing this since last year. So eventually I was able to act right.
Hercules.
See, I told you I'm going to put that at the house. I'm going to come with a good girl. All right. So
now it's over. You're going to go right back to what you usually do.
I'm trying to be a good girl. All right. So, I want to say thank you. I'm really, really grateful for you being here. I've tried to bring him into the studio since last year, but, life happens and I had to put it on hold, but he was able to come up again when I asked him nicely. I asked nicely and he responded more nicely to be here today. And I'm grateful for that. Thank you so much, Coach Greg. This means a lot to me. And I thank you for being part of this show. And I'm sure our viewers have learned a lot today. Honestly, even me, I've learned a lot today. And I'm shocked at a lot of things that I thought I knew, but Apparently, I know nothing. So yeah, so please keep subscribing, keep watching, keep liking, thumbs ups, and so that when we upload a new video, you get a notification. So please, thank you again for being part of this waiting room. Thank you for your encouragement, and God bless you all. Till next time, have a wonderful, and please remember your body is the temple of God. So keep it clean, keep it moving. Have a wonderful one. Bye.